Don't go there. The musician who's come to play for us is not on this card. It's on the other card. Yeah, I haven't forgotten. But if you keep people waiting for the final entertainment, his name is Jan Peters. Guess what? I remembered. And he will be playing while we're during our reception.
Along with a wonderful violinist friend of mine, new to town, Carolyn Newman.
All right, Carolyn Newman. So welcome both of you. The last poem before the picture is Susan Cross Campbell. Welcome, Susan.
I wrote this poem the night that President Bush announced he was going to send more troops back to Iraq. Am I better without it altogether? Closer? Okay. And verse 2, the wounded, is dedicated to John from Bellevue, who was my friend's ex-boyfriend, and he came back from Iraq in a mess. She would call me at 2 o'clock in the morning to say, he's having night tremors, what do I do? I didn't know. I mean, waking dreams. He tried to commit suicide 3 times. He walked with a stick and could hardly get across the room. And that's what war does to soldiers. Not just statistics. The dead. When you don't know them, they are just a statistic. But when you do, they are a bereavement, a loss, a missing piece from the jigsaw puzzle that is the rest of your life. And however you place the pieces, there will always be a hole, an emptiness, a lack of space. A lack of continuity where they should have been. For those who are wounded, the missing pieces are within themselves, and they can no longer grow into the person they were meant to be. We will see that they need help, but they do not want our pity or our charity. They want their old self back, and we can never give them that. Only the drugs to ease the pain, the crutches and the canes to help them move, and the counselling that can never be enough, the intact. We expect the ones who return intact to be unsullied by the fray, sure beyond a doubt that everything they did was right and honourable and justified. We do not want them haunted by mistakes or doubts. We do not want to know that they have lost their innocence, making split-second decisions that may be right or wrong, and living with the consequences every day. We want our experiences of war to match our experience of store-bought meat. We want our heroes neatly packaged in their dress uniforms. We do not want them dirty or unkempt or splattered with the blood and guts of friend or foe. We ask that they tell us only what we want to hear, that they were knights in shining armour who went out and saved the world. We do not want them to tell us the rest, because that way they are left to carry the guilt for anything that went wrong, and we remain blameless and untouched.